At least she's cute. Aw.
Oh, sorry,
See?
Wayne.
See, this is what happens.
Done.
Stop bringing cuteness in.
Sorry, I'm not going to rage quit. I don't do that sort of thing.
I do.
I rage quit.
It's gonna take me 45 minutes to get out of the fucking chair.
It couldn't be more Alistair Black right now because his character's all like, I'm gonna kill you.
I've had just about enough of this, and in 2 to 3 hours, I will be off the screen.
Yes.
Oh
I
boy.
really think I do have to call Dr. Emma tomorrow.
All right.
Are you
Dr.
running to call us
Emma.
tonight, mate? Why you
What?
phone her up?
Yeah.
What's she doing? She's not doing nothing.
Has
Yeah,
she not
bring her
rage quit
over.
her, if she's not rage quit her house yet, just sitting in a bar on her own, just call her over.
Just
Say you have wine.
tell her a chicken. Tell her one of her chickens escaped and is now pecking at the door asking for wine.
So you have wine and a medical condition.
Totally unrelated. Totally unrelated.
Turn up with her scrubs on backwards.
I'll call her.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Did we actually go live? I don't see any. I didn't get any notes.
Yeah, it's live on Facebook. No,
Was
on
it?
YouTube.
It's not on live on Facebook. It's
better
not
not
live
be
on
on.
YouTube. We're just,
No, it's
Us.
just on the Facebook. Yeah.
Oh, it's.
I mean,
it's there.
it's on. It's just not us. It's just,
Oh, okay. That's what I was waiting on.
There's
Hey,
a
Dave.
massive delay in YouTube. Where's Twitch? Where's my Twitch?
Yeah. That's the main reason for the banter section is to make sure that my link actually links and goes live.
Oh, I thought you really liked talking to us, Mikey.
Oh, E says we're live.
Yeah, Twitch is live.
Cool. Oh, I just got the notification for Twitch. All right, that's everywhere. Swee, swa, swoon, swing, swa, swoom, swoom,
the
The
swoom,
microphone.
swing, swam. Really? Oh, here. How about
Yeah.
now? Better? Huh?
You're all right now.
Yeah, I think it's because I got too much stuff running at the same time. Hi, everybody. It's Bins Day. You know, the day after
Woohoo.
Wednesday and before Thursday. The best day of the week. And I'm Mikey Famine. I'm joined here with...
It is Thursday. It's not before Thursday. It's before Friday, you twat.
All right. All right.
All right, Grumpy Gills, you go ahead. You do the
Yeah.
intros.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. All right. Hey, welcome to the TheBinPodcast. It's a good day here in Sweden.
You know what? No, fuck this.
No.
I warned him about being mean to me. Hey, Jartan, Abu Dhabi. I warned you. I warned you. Yeah, asshole.
right. Just so everybody knows what's going on, I got something's really. It feels like somebody fucking shoved a knife in my belly, and so I'm not drinking. Just having Coke.
People in Abu Dhabi do drink.
Fuck you! It hurt. Oh,
It's
Oh.
Coca-Cola, not
Yeah, not the powdered
not
form.
the other one.
Yeah.
Just for all those
oh,
in
the other stuff's
not
illegal.
Calm
Yeah.
down, Escobar.
looky.
You can't drink Coke unless you're really motivated. You
Uh,
really gotta want it.
Mikey, get back to the intros. Fuck's sake.
Oh yeah, I'm Mikey Famine. That is Wayne from the UK. How you doing, Wayne?
I'm all right. I'm good. I'm just sitting here repping Arsenal. The game is on over here. I might be a little bit distracted, but other than that, you've got my full attention.
Yes.
Just gonna paint some
Have
fires
my
on my.
full-
Cricket while they're doing the podcast.
You're watching cricket. Hi, Brenna. How are you?
Hi. I'm alive. I wasn't quite sure yesterday. We did have some Cinco de Mayo and me and some tacos and margaritas. Although fun, the morning is regrettable. But It was fun. So I'm currently like I'm
Sorry.
I'm hydrating. What?
Sorry, I think you'll see that's on Jartan's Twitter reviews from ladies that have, partaken. It was fun, but the morning is regrettable.
I mean, he came in with all this abdominal pain, and I was just like, oh my gosh, Jartan's pregnant. After all this time.
Dr. Emma, where are you?
Dr. Emma, can you give
We need you.
Dr. Emma, can you please give
I hate you
Jartan
guys so much.
Can you give Jartan a pap smear, please? We want to know what's really going on down there.
We need
And a proper doctor, not just some dude with a coat.
Started off with penis amputation. Now we're here.
every single day.
We've come full circle.
Oh wow!
I'm doing good. I haven't been at work at all this week. I'm on staycation, catching up on some production stuff, and I needed a break from all the rigmarole of normal office politics. I had to get out. I had to get out of there.
Being exposed to the general population.
It is nice not having to get yelled at for shit that is my fault. It is refreshing. But speaking of,
and then you come here.
Yeah.
at least the things that I get yelled at on here, it's usually because I said something, not just because I'm standing somewhere and someone just says, you are the cause for all my problems. It's like, oh, well.
No.
Brenna, do you want to go first?
Do I want to go first? Sure, why not?
I see Ease is in the chat.
Oh,
I don't need to pee.
all right. Well, I got something in them. It says Ragele.
Fragile.
All right, what do we got?
Fragile.
We got live unboxing. We are so down with the kids.
I know, we're cool.
Fucking E says Jartan go pee.
Run, Jartan,
That's
run.
why I said I don't need to pee.
Oh, that's the problem. It's all blocked up.
It's all locked up. All
So
right,
backtrack.
let's see if I can open this up. It's bigger than me. Wait.
Well, you're a very small person.
Oh, thanks.
You're one step up from a hobbit.
Well, second breakfast sounds good right now.
Ooh,
Does
11sies.
alcohol help with stomach pain?
No. Have you had any fresh water without alcohol added to it?
Yeah,
Yes.
stay hydrated. All right.
Yeah, it's called ethanol.
All right. What do we have here? Ooh, it's all nice and
Ooh.
protected from the elements.
Elementa.
All right. Let's see.
For the people in the audio realm, Brenna is unboxing a package.
It seems to be shaped mostly like a large phallus, but we'll have to wait until more is uncovered.
This is what I get for hanging out with dudes.
Jeez.
What?
Sorry,
Presents?
sorry, not sorry.
Oh, you want me to apologize for getting you a present?
You knew the risks.
Jesus Christ.
Brenna has an unnatural glint in her eye.
It's really big. That's definitely not from Jartan.
Nobody's ever said that to me before. Nobody's never said that to me before.
Ooh.
Well, come on, you're taking a long time now.
Hey,
I'm just
you don't pay a lot of money for this kind of stuff.
I'm
Can we
just
play some hold music?
No, we need to speed up the video.
You can't do that when it's live.
sure we can.
Okay,
All
we're
right.
getting the plastic off.
Maybe I should start doing mine now, just so that it's not this again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If yours is
maybe
anything
prep
like
yours.
mine, then yes.
Prep it.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's like Christmas morning.
Full of disappointment and sadness. Oh wait, that was just me.
And there's a fat bloke in red.
hungover, regretting life choices. All right. Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh,
Ooh.
look at that. Look at all those pretty. I'm going to have to.
Is the outside's green? Because it's going away in your green screen.
Let me turn off my green screen for a little bit, okay? Jeez. Okay. So.
Everyone's a critic.
Wow.
I was just saying it was blending in perfectly with her background.
Look at that.
That's awesome.
How cool that is. It's got flowers and it's got little mushrooms down here. Oh, nice. It's got different flowers too, which I love.
And shout out to Ease who had done these commissions. Please check out his Instagram at Eases and Works. And of course, we'll also post his what was it called again? The other thing that he had?
Redbubble.
Where you can order it? Yeah, Redbubble.
Thank you very much, Ease. I love it because flowers are definitely me. And as you can see, the orange matches. So I definitely want to thank you. And I'm so happy it came yesterday. I was so thrilled. And then I knew that I was going to open it up on air so everybody could see.
I'm just going to do a quick shout out to Alex in the chat. He's Alex from Guildford. He's a fellow Brit, another LBC listener. And yeah, he watches the show and critiques us.
You're gonna storm off now?
No, he did put a tweet up. There was someone else from Basildon rang into James O'Brien's show, and he had a podcast. This fella, and he tweeted James saying, "Oh, I know some other people from Basildon dodgy podcasts." I was like, "How rude! We're not dodgy. We're totally legit."
We've even got a company credit card.
Yeah. We've got a company credit card. We've got a legit company.
Yeah.
We've got a medical emergency happening on screen.
We have doctors. We have our own doctors.
We have a lawyer.
It is easing up a bit.
See, laughter is the best medicine.
Yeah. We have a doctor, we have a lawyer, we have scientists. I mean, we are legit.
Authors. Yep. We have a couple of authors, poets.
Yeah, poets.
Wow.
Musicians.
Musicians. Yep.
Yeah.
We've got everybody. We are legit.
For. Oh, we've even got our own pet libertarian.
We do?
Yeah, I don't think he's been around for a little bit.
Oh no, I got stuck in my what's it called?
As he was roundly chastised by all of us, and then I was keeping it real. And then what episode was that, Mikey?
You have to be a little bit.
I want to go back and look at that.
You have to be a little bit more specific.
The episode where we had our libertarian on for debate, and
yeah,
I don't keep it together, and then Jartan got emotional and started ranting, which is unlike him.
I'm about to say, can you be more specific?
That doesn't sound like me.
No, not right now, in your weakened state.
Oh, yeah.
What is it? What is it?
Oh, man. I hope y'all are ready to be jelly.
Turn your green screen off.
Yeah,
oh, shit. I forgot.
We need your green screen off.
Damn it. There we go.
Shit. That's
so
awesome.
Cool. Wow.
We have the best listeners.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
This is very Mikey Famine, and I absolutely love this.
You see that little Silver Surfer there?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna make this my background.
Look how cool that is.
It's awesome.
It's just layered and textured. It's great. Oh,
yeah, like look at the planet's got like veins.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So cool.
On YouTube, it just shows your settings screen, dude.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right, because of the fucking meeting. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
There we go. Now everyone
Right,
can
now
see.
we can shout at you about stuff you got wrong.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's awesome, man.
Good
Hey,
shot.
top work, man. Top work.
Good shout, Jartan, because I totally forgot about that. The meeting is literally whatever's on my screen. Ba-da-da-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum,
It's
ba-da-dum.
good you didn't have the deviants up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mikey got us demonetized.
That's not
Well,
me.
by the time somebody else did.
That's not me. Yes, everybody go support Ease and his amazing artwork, because that is honestly the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen in my whole entire life. And it's mine.
Right, so is there anything going on in America right now, you two?
No.
Not really. It was Cinco de Mayo yesterday. Oh,
Yeah.
and also this giant knob who used to be president got his Facebook ban upheld by Facebook. So
Bush?
no.
Bush doesn't know how to use Facebook.
Yeah.
He's busy out.
I'm just thinking of all the knobs you've had as president.
Bush is there with his speaking spell.
Could you imagine, like, back in 2008, that you would sit back and think fondly on the time when George Bush was president?
Sometimes.
He doesn't get everything
But
wrong.
then again, he's still
Yeah, dude, I need to go get some
W.
pink.
Bush.
Fuck this.
Jesus.
The kind of waddle.
Man down.
Let's kick him.
I'm going for top rope elbow. Full on macho man style. Yeah, so but wasn't it Facebook's board that have said that they can't ban him permanently? He has to be on a time limit.
Yeah, but they're just gonna keep giving him time limits. Like I guess so. Right now they've kicked the can down the road for. I think they were talking about like 6 months or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's just gonna go on to another 6 months, into another 6 months. It's gonna be. It's like when they give somebody 399 years in jail. They're just doing that so that you can't parole out.
Yeah, because I also saw that this big because your man from My Pillow launched his thing, and that was like a wet fart. And then Trump released this big fanfare, and it was just basically something you could knock up on GoDaddy, and just a blog page. Just come on, man.
Do they?
You plugged it up so much, and it's just shit because no one wants to touch you.
And that's the thing, though. Like, they pretend like making a Facebook or a Twitter is easy. Like, it's so easy to make. I'll just make my own. I'm sorry, you want to do what? You know how many decades it took for that to go from Facebook back in the college days to now? Dude,
yeah.
It took it took hours, months and months of coding to do all this.
I remember when Facebook first started, I was a MySpace whore. And I was looking at Facebook, I was like, what's all the fuss about this? It was like hobo wars and all that. And it was like,
I remember that.
Yeah. Not the prettiest place to be.
Yeah, it was awful.
It was terrible.
But then I don't understand, like, because like MySpace was so interactive, and you could like build your own page and all that. You just copied the links and dropped it in there, and put your own songs on it and all that, and it was brilliant. And then Facebook just slowly took over with pretty much fuck all. Well, it was like everything was blue and white.
Well, your dear friend Tom from MySpace, he sold
God rest his soul.
No, he's still alive. He's got a Facebook account.
Not to me, he's not.
He's got a Facebook account, and then someone's like, "Oh, way to go with your failing MySpace." He's like, "Yeah, sold it for like $250 million."
Yeah.
Stupid me. What was I thinking? Like, he's out of there. He's like, "Good luck." Took his payout, and he's out of there.
Yeah, he done the right thing. He was everyone's top friend for a little while, and now he's Zuckerberg's top friend. Yeah, I'll take all of that.
Yep.
Thank you very much. But do you think that with regards to such a platform as Facebook where it does transcend national borders and freedom of speech rights and things like that, and where it's banned in certain places like China and that. Do you not think that there should be it should be nationalized to a degree for the regions where it's served? Because I feel that where like China will just outright ban it, other places will restrict it, and they also they're quick to jump on copyright because they don't want to get sued, same as your YouTubes and your Twitches and whatnot. Do you not think that it should be?
I'm just grabbing Ease's link real quick because I know
Yeah.
we're gonna forget.
No worries. Do you not think it should be
Oh, I've already
nationalised and
posted it in,
regionalised in that sense, and become like a utility to a degree?
No, I don't. Because I don't. It's only as important as people make it. Because just like we talked about MySpace, like MySpace is still up. It's not done.
It's just there.
It's just not popular. So I don't know that we should distinguish whether or not something should be controlled, whether or not it's popular or not. You know what I mean? Like if everyone switches over to Tinder for their political opinions and shit like that, and they just use the chat in Tinder for that, like if that's how it organically evolves to that's how people communicate that way. Yeah, and be looking at Tinder like, all right, so what are you gonna do about hate speech? What are you gonna do about that? Well, you know what? There's too many people using you, so now we have to take control of your company. It's like, I don't know.
No, but there are already limits on speech in certain regions. So, like, there's certain things you can't say in majority Muslim countries, but if you put it on Facebook, it's fine. And this is where I'm saying that there's a disparity in the sense of, like, I can have an opinion on, I don't know, Iran or Saudi Arabia, for instance.
Yeah.
And that can be broadcast. But someone in Saudi Arabia or Iran can't do that. Same as you can't say anything about Tibet anywhere in China.
Right.
You know, so surely there should be some kind of regulation just basically to protect people. Because say, for instance, you post something on Facebook that goes against a certain government, and then you happen to pop into that country, they'll just bang you in prison. See you later. Bye-bye. You see what I mean? So you can say something in one country where you're free to say that, but if you then visit that country, they have every right to say, well, you posted this on this date. See you later. Bye-bye. But you've not broken any crime in the country that you posted. You see what I'm saying?
Yes. But if Brenna is in Brennalandia and you're in the country of Wayne, if it's illegal for you to do
Sounds
things,
beautiful there.
yeah, if it's illegal for you to be on camera wearing that exact shirt in Brenna's country, and then you migrate over there or you visit over there, is Brenna's people allowed to persecute you for those crimes? I don't know.
Yes,
That's
they do.
that
They
that's
do.
that seems
yes,
do.
that shirt.
No, but they come on, Brenna.
I
You tell
say-
me you're a Tottenham fan. This podcast's over.
not a Tottenham fan.
I just got a message here from Brenna. Tell him to take off the shirt. Must be something
I
else.
see what's going on. Do you want me to just like cut a little slit in it?
Woo, just rip it. Anyway,
Yeah.
You could lay it down in country of Wayne, also known as Wankerland.
Yeah.
yes, it's true.
Well, I do have my own plot of land.
I was about to say it's Wankersville up there.
Right.
Wankerton.
At the weekend, I'm popping up there to put a fence around it.
He's got some.
Cost me £4.
He's just got one board that he's just cutting into like smaller and smaller segments. Like,
It's not even that. It's a
alright.
pallet.
Yeah.
Just broke down a pallet.
That's
Yeah.
too big. That's too big. You'll be into somebody else's land with a whole pallet.
Oh, well. Yeah, but do you not see the disparity in like posting something in one country that you could be punished for in another if you visit it, which has happened.
Yeah, especially with like China and especially with everything that's going on in Hong Kong. But that's like a weird place. Those places are weird to me And I don't know
Mhm.
how people get out of that situation without a total reformation of their government, because their government has to let them talk, or else it's just a repressive regime, no matter how you slice it.
Have you noticed?
Yeah,
Could be.
perhaps.
Because
Well,
I was
I
listening.
live in Sweden. The next town over is weird to me.
There was I hate to reference the guy, but there was an author on a journalist on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he was speaking of
ah,
Eye
sorry.
roll. Audible eye roll.
The guy who was interviewing was talking about a student in Seattle she was an American citizen. She was but she was of Chinese origin. She went back to China and she had to log in to catch up with her schoolwork. She had to log into their VPN, and the next day the Chinese officials were there, carted her off. That kind of thing. That's what worries me with things like Facebook and things like the internet just kind of being this free roaming thing. Everyone can see it. Everyone can see what your activity is, and especially if you are in a country or a regime that doesn't allow this kind of talk, that does crack down on dissidents and doesn't like any form of dissent whatsoever. So if it's regionally regulated, like say for instance, I was to publish something in the UK that may be offensive to I don't know Sudan, it won't go there. Do you know what I mean?
oh, so you
That's
want
what.
so you want Facebook to not allow people to see stuff in the country that would be problematic for them, like
Yeah,
block it from them.
yeah. They do it already with music.
Yeah.
They do it already with other content. Like you try posting something about a certain party in Germany. Good luck with that.
Mm-hmm.
This in
That's
from
actually illegal. It's
this
actually illegal.
this in from X from the Utah Outcast. Hi X. Wayne, give me an hour and I can find out just about everything you've been looking at today. There's no privacy online.
To be fair, you're not going to say much.
But that's
No.
So I
In
think
the after show we're doing Google ad settings.
Oh no. Oh yeah, that's right. We were talking about that. Forgot.
Yeah.
But I think what he's largely pointing at is they can already get all that stuff anyway.
Mm.
So Facebook trying to do it for us, it doesn't matter. Like if you're not using like 14 different VPNs, they already know. Everybody, the powers that be already know all that stuff.
No, but the story I was referencing was China saw this girl log into her VPN for her Seattle-based school, and as soon as she did that, see you later, bye bye. You're off to a little summer camp, and then you're going to a factory. Oh, you don't? No, you're not a slave. You're just working, but you ain't got a choice.
And you're not getting out.
Yeah. So that's my take on it.
I wish China was better. I love that. I love Chinese culture, and it just breaks my heart to see everything so fucked up the way it is over there. I hate it. Absolutely hate it.
Yeah. It's but the thing is, it's done a really good job of integrating itself into every facet of Western life, and especially what they're doing in Africa, where they're saying, "Oh yeah, we'll build you a network and some roads and all that. We got first dibs on all your lithium and all your diamonds and all that kind of stuff." And that's why, especially with Huawei, it was rejected from America and rejected from the UK. But I think that's more of a cultural thing, because we wanted to, be culturally aligned with America because we had Brexit and everything coming up. So whatever you want, Trump, we'll copy you. Yeah, we're great. Right, buddy, old pal. And Biden's in. Never mind.
Speaking of men being united. What's
at least one man being
I'm taking
united.
a trip to that segue.
What is the Super League and why? Like, we don't have the whole thing here. We have like our established 4 or 5 sports things. We don't have a Super League. So what the hell is a Super League and what's going on?
It has something to do with sports ball.
It's a sports ball reference. Yes.
I'll tell you what it is. this is Mikey linking to a story about the Man United fans protesting so double hard that they got the game called off against Liverpool because it was just dangerous. They broke into the stadium. I was on the pitch and having a great time. But the reason that the fans were protesting was there were several breakaway clubs in our English Premier League, which it was all of the richest clubs, not the clubs that are in the top tier. It was the richest six that just went, yeah, we're going to start this little Super League with some other European big clubs.
Do you know the names of them or a couple of them?
It was Arsenal, my team, yeah. Manchester United, Manchester City, Tottenham, and Liverpool.
Liverpool and Chelsea.
Liverpool and Chelsea, yeah. So, and basically they wanted
You
to
knew
do.
something about Portugal.
I know, but you're sick, so we forgive you.
I'm also very sober. This
It's
feels
hard.
weird.
It's hard,
It's
isn't
like-
it?
It feels
So
weird.
basically, these teams got together and they were gonna do their own Super League, which is a bit like an American conference in football, where there's no relegation. It's the same teams that are in it every single year, like you do in American football, and they would just play each other midweek, but still compete in the league system. So, for instance, if you're a Chelsea fan and your team got relegated to League Two, which is our fourth division of football, you would still be in this European elite Super League because you can't get relegated, and that is anathema to a European sports fan because the whole thing is you have leagues where there's jeopardy. If you don't win enough games, you get relegated, and there's less money, you're less influential, and you have to work your way back up to the top. And this was basically seen as a money-making scheme, and all of the fans in the UK kicked off, and that's what this protest was about because you had Man United and Liverpool playing each other, and they were like, "We don't want this. This is not what we want. It's just a money-making scheme for the richest clubs in Europe to go off and
that's
do their own thing."
Now, wait a minute. So, if these 6 teams agreed to have extra games between their 6 clubs, I don't know.
No, this is also the European teams. You had Real Madrid, Barcelona, Juventus, and Inter Milan, I believe.
So, there's what, 10 teams?
There was 12 in total. I haven't got
Okay.
the full list in front of me.
So there's just like a small handful of teams that want to
Yeah.
have their own special league where they play each other.
Yeah, but it would be in place of the already established Champions League, where you get into that by merit. So if you finish first, second, third, or fourth in the UK Premiership or in the English Premiership, you qualify for the Champions League, which is a very prestigious league because it gets a lot of international viewership, TV rights, and all that kind of thing. Whereas if you take these teams and isolate them and say it's only these teams that are going to be playing in this European league, they get everything. And all the other teams can't get into that league, and none of these teams can drop out of it. So that was the main problem with it all. It was just basically a monopolisation of rich clubs that are already well established. And it was especially sour when Arsenal sacked like 50 of their actual staff and also then sacked their mascot, Gunnosaurus. So they're laying
Not
people
the
off.
mascot.
Yeah. They're laying people off
No.
and they're renewing contracts of players, especially like Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who's now on 350 grand a week. All right.
Whoa.
Yeah. So they're able to do that, but at the same time they're sacking bottom end staff. And then they're saying, "Oh, we're going to go into this European Super League." And the main issue that everyone had is it's the owners have done this behind everyone's backs. None of the managers, none of the players knew about it. And all of a sudden they made this big announcement and all the managers and players are like, "What the fuck?" And they've all come out in solidarity. The other Premier League teams are bitter. All of the governing bodies, UEFA, FIFA, they're all going to put sanctions on the teams that tried to do this breakaway league because they didn't ask permission. They just went, we're doing this. And there's so many contracts that they would be in breach of. That was the whole reason behind the Arsenal protest, the Manchester United protest, and Liverpool. And it's brought fans together because they're like, you're trying to take away our local team that we go to week in, week out. And you're now saying, well, if Man United are going to be playing Barcelona, that means for us to go there, we've got to fork out money for the airfare, ticket, hotel, all this sort of stuff. So you're punishing the fans just so you can make a bit of money off the TV rights. They don't give a crap about the fans, and that's been the main thrust of it. It's just been about, and the majority of the owners are American.
What are you trying to say, Wayne?
Huh?
What you trying to say? What you trying to say? What you trying to say about Americans?
I'm just making an
You
observation,
destroy
mate.
everything that you touch. That's what we're trying to say.
I was just making an observation. You were the one who got triggered, bitch.
Yep.
But when it comes to sports ball, it's just so fucking ridiculous because the highest like league or tier or whatever it's called is called the Premier League, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you get relegated from there, where do you play?
You go in the Championship.
Yeah. What?
And then you go into League One, and then you go into League Two, and then you're non-league.
So Glasgow Kiss says no promotion, no relegation either. A closed league.
Yeah.
This still isn't making a whole bunch of sense to me. Because what I'm thinking, hold on, let me ask, and then you tell me if I've got this right. So we got the NBA, right? And
Wrong.
for example, the NBA. So let's say like there's the Eastern Conference, right? So that's all the teams that are playing in the East. So then like Boston, New York, and fucking Miami decide that they're going to make their own league where they play each other and they have their own rules about who plays in those games while still being in the NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that. What were they thinking? You can't just do that.
Exactly.
Right.
You see, this is the other thing, because they were trying to Americanize the European League in the sense that, well, this European Super League. And the problem with that is in America, you don't have like local clubs. You have franchises. That's why like the LA Raiders then became the Oakland Raiders, and now they're the Las Vegas Raiders. Yeah, they just basically said it because they say, well, we can bring revenue to your town, and it's just a money-making scheme. There's no loyalty to the area or the local infrastructure or anything like that. They just go, nah, fuck it, we'll move somewhere else because they're going to give us better tax breaks or what have you. And that's exactly what they were trying to do with the European Super League. And the culture over here when it comes to your sports team is totally different. Like me being an Arsenal fan, Arsenal can't just up sticks and go to like, I don't know, Sunderland or Scunthorpe or Torquay. You can't take the team and just move it. No, the whole point of the team being there is the community around the team and the fact that the team started off as just like a working man's game.
Yeah.
You know, this is where people went, you know, we go to the pub, you go to the football. There's all that tradition there. So there's a lot more.
That's why it's a club. That's why you still consider it a football club, where we have soccer clubs here that have been popping up because of that. And so we have one in Orange County, the OC Soccer Club. So because then it cannot be sold around just like that. So
you said OCC, and I just went straight to like that Orange County chopper, and I could just imagine Mike and Mike Senior fucking standing on the side like, it was fair, it was out, it was fair. Just them just yellow card and red carding each other. How are they doing the Tuttles, by the way?
Yeah, so that was the outrage about it. And by the way, Arsenal are live score. It's still 0-0 with Villarreal.
Well, that's kind of most of the score the whole time, ain't it?
Yeah, but that's the other thing with American sports. It's got to be like 102 plays, 97. Come on.
Yeah, because it's boring otherwise, Wayne. Boring.
It shows jeopardy. You know, it's the 89th minute. It's 0-0. You've got a free kick on the edge of the 18-yard box. Is it going to go in and win you the game, or is it going to?
The reason why you guys feel all that pressure is because if nothing happens, you just wasted 4 hours. So you're hoping something happens because you have so much time invested in a single game. Quicken it up.
Only that. No, but it's not only that. Like, have you if somebody touch a footballer, like he breaks his leg, and he's like rolling around.
he's emulated by flames if he gets tripped. He's just screaming.
And
Yeah.
after lying on the grass for like 10 minutes and just holding his leg or whatever, he forgets what leg and then he switches because, he's starting to cramp up.
There's a very famous, I think it might be Roberto Carlos. I can't 100% remember. But he's standing at the corner flag waiting to get the ball. And someone kicks the ball at his shins and he grabs his face and goes down like he's been hit by a sniper. It's
Wow.
the funniest. I think it's Roberto Carlos. I'll have to look it up.
And Hammer drops a great comment. Thank you, Hammer. You could have just turned it on for the last 3 minutes. You get the same thing. There you go. Just watch the last 3 minutes, Wayne. You're the sucker watching the whole game.
You could say the same about basketball. Oh, he's gone to that end and scored. Oh, he's gone to that end and scored. He's gone to that end and scored. You had 4 quarters. It's a tie game. Why am I still? Oh, and look, he shoots just before the shot clock goes down.
How long is a basketball game versus a soccer game?
96 days. Oh, no.
Yeah, basketball games go on forever.
That's a cricket match.
No, 48 minutes.
48 minutes.
Yeah,
But then you got all the timeouts and all of that and the breaks.
I mean, so you're looking at probably about an hour. There's never been a soccer game that's been an hour long. They've all been.
The rules are 90 minutes.
Well, there you go.
It's 45 minutes a half plus 15 minutes half time.
Yeah, see.
But don't they have like 3 halves in basketball?
No, they have 4 quarters.
Think about what you just said out. You are a college-educated young man, and you just said 3 halves.
3 periods.
There you go.
Man.
That's hockey.
No, that's hockey.
That's hockey. Yeah, right.
I had the second.
I get so bored they have to have a punch up halfway through the match.
Innings?
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
baseball.
hang on a minute. Yeah, you've got baseball. Don't lecture me on how long sports games are.
I've been trying to get rid of baseball, but nobody wants to listen to me. That shit's boring too.
It is.
You know what they have to do? And at the 7th inning, everyone has a good stretch and they do the song. And then you know what they got? They got the fucking assholes out there cutting the grass because it's been so damn long since the game started.
Yep.
This is the thing, right? At least with cricket, people go there for a sit down. You see people having a kip, right? They're having a beer, they have a sleep, it's fine, right? At a baseball game, it's a captive sales audience. You want some popcorn? You want this? You want that? No. Well, I'm just going to chuck it at you anyway and charge you.
Yeah. That's what they do.
That's
how they get you.
The beer guy is kind of the best part of like the live experience. Like, beer here. Cold beer. You're just like, you know what?
The problem,
I like that guy. Yeah, cold beer.
The problem is that alcohol cannot be served after a certain inning. I believe it's the 7th inning that they can't.
Correct.
And so if you are accidentally stuck on a game, which yes, has happened within the last 5 years here, where you're going to 12, 13, 14, no alcohol.
Yeah.
No.
And you're sitting there waiting for the damn game to end.
You're sitting there starting to sober up and realizing baseball is shit.
There's no reason to go to baseball games unless alcohol is served.
And they also do
in your mouth.
What's the barbecue things they do before games?
Tailgate.
The tailgating.
Yeah.
That's
like
for
people just go there.
That's for football though. Mostly.
Oh, is it?
Mostly for football.
We have some for baseball here, but
psychopaths.
Well, it's
weather.
like when spring and summer hit here, you have no other choice but to eat and drink and wait for your game.
Yeah, for tailgating, you need more space, and we only have space for that kind of stuff at like football stadiums because the baseball stadiums are kind of more tightly packed inside of metropolitan areas as opposed to the football pitch, which is like a very, very separate, obvious to get to with ridiculous amounts of parking for just that reason. People pull up with like full-on campers, full-on trailers that are built for grilling and shit like that with like games and kegs on tap and like it's a whole speakers and TVs. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
You say that around like sort of metropolitan based football stadia. You get people just popping up like in their front gardens. They'll just like have a grill. Literally, you go to the east side of the Arsenal stadium, the Emirates. There's a row of houses, and along there you can get jerk chicken, you can get Indian food, you can get Chinese food. Just in
There
people's
you
front
go.
gardens. They're just like, well,
It's a
there you go.
buffet.
Yeah, they
It's
shut
a-
all the roads. It's a good time.
It's a Las
But
Vegas
since we're
buffet.
talking about sports, MotoGP started up again, and it's fucking awesome.
Where was it in Abu Dhabi, the first race?
Oh, yes. Yes.
So,
That's what I
so
love.
just
Mid-roll.
all right, Brenna, it's your.
No. No, there's no mid-roll today. We're just big screen this one right over here.
Yeah, let's enjoy his suffering.
I know. There we go.
Yes.
Don't do that. No, don't do that.
No, there's no mid-roll. Sorry.
Mid
Ah,
roll.
All right, everybody. You know that time of the podcast, we beg for money.
Please.
You do.
We need more money so that we can send Jordan some Pepto Bismol.
Yeah. Just this is what you guys do. This is what you go to patreon.com, you go /TheBinPodcast, and you become a patron. It's not as difficult as it looks. Now, if maybe financially you can't, which look, you people out there, you have the money, you can give it to us. Yeah, exactly. You can if the financial's not your thing, go to YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, like this video, share this video, subscribe to the Bin Podcast, and you can even do the little bell that gives you a little alert if you're into that.
If you want to get
highly recommended.
if you want to get notified the same week that we do a show, because if you don't, you'll get the thing. Like my girl was doing that, and it would be like the show comes out on Thursday. It'd be like Friday morning at 10 a.m. that she would get the Bin Podcast was live, and she's like, "Well, what the hell is this?"
Bummer. But yeah, so and you can go on Twitch. What else do we got? We're
the YouTubes, the Facebooks.
The Facebooks. Like us on Facebook, share our videos so that more people can see it, comment on our videos. You can find our Audible podcast on your favorite podcast catcher, and like and share and subscribe and all those wonderful things that we know you can do. Without those, don't cost anything. So if you want to be cheap with us, then just do that. That will help us a lot. But if you want to give us some of your dough so we can watch our tan suffer just a little bit more,
that's sweet Luca.
Patreon.com/TheBinPodcast.
If you do go to
please,
Patreon,
if you're on YouTube, downvote this video. Thumbs down. Let's see who wins. Me or Brenna. Let's see who wins. Me or Brenna.
I'm doing it right now.
I have
for Brenna.
If that's how we're doing things, whether we want to, like, you think you're winning a popularity contest against that face? Are you kidding me right now? You're done, dude. You lost. It's over. I'll check. I'll humor you and check the score. But I know you're toast, bro.
Down vote for me. Up vote for
There you
Brenna.
go. I've upvoted it.
That's what I'm saying. You've lost already.
Oh, you guys suck.
It's never gonna happen.
I just need a pity vote.
You have one pity vote, and it's you know what? It's probably you that voted for it.
No. I haven't pressed the button yet.
Well,
I will though. I will.
I'm upvoting me.
That's how pathetic I am.
Oh, and by the way, I've got a correction on.
I'll be a big sport about it, and I'll give it an upvote.
I've been corrected by Alex from Guildford. It was Rivaldo who was in the corner, who had the ball kicked at his feet, and he went down holding his head like he'd been shot. Rivaldo, everyone.
I don't know.
Thank you for fact checking me, Alex. I love
Thanks,
a
Alex.
I could admit when I'm wrong.
Excuse myself, I need to go find one of the doctors that live on my street and check out because this is.
Yeah, and for those that don't know, Zartan lives down a medical street that's only populated by doctors, lawyers, professionals, and chicken philanderers. But we'll let you guess which one he is.
Mhm.
All right. I'm definitely not a lawyer. So, all right,
Definitely not a doctor.
guys, I'm so sorry. I gotta jump off. Not doing too good. I hope you have a rest.
Go to the hospital.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
go see the doctor, dude.
Before you die, can you send me the bin credit card, please,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the PIN number?
Just take a picture of the front and the back.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
We'll figure the rest out.
There's no problem there.
Yeah.
It's open for online purchases. And while we're on that, please make sure that you go to Amazon.com, get Graham Hughes, big friend of the show, man of the world, Ike's book, Black Girl Slim, and of course, Dan Russell's Rebirth. All found on Amazon.com. Please go in and buy them and support these wonderful, wonderful friends of the Bin Podcast. I'm sorry, I gotta go. I think I need a shit too. So,
Well, and scene.
I was just gonna say we should probably clip that up. That would be a nice little thing to like show our friends that we're promoting their stuff, and it's like, oh yeah, and after shit. Oh, well, thanks.
No, I like that clip. That would be a good clip.
Tons of ice. You know what to do.
Oh my God.
No.
Speaking of people who are in the shit, Brenna.
What is it? What is it with these segues today?
Brenna,
They're good, aren't they?
there's this.
Well rested Mikey is good.
I mean, there's this dude out in California I hear that is definitely in the shit.
This is gonna be great.
Tell us all about it, Brenna.
I'm so excited about this. It popped up on my little news notification, and I read it, and I'm like, oh my God, yes. So in California, in Northern California, near Sacramento and San Joaquin County,
That's northern?
that's considered northern. Yes.
Need a map. What the?
Hang on, you live in that country.
California.
Don't you know every part of it?
California is bigger than the UK, so
Yeah, but it's just long. It's like Norway. It's just long.
And there's a lot going on here too. Anyway, so a bartender
holy shit. It is.
in California started selling fake vaccination cards for $20.
Come on, man.
So he sold one of these, or several actually, of these fake vaccination cards to an undercover agent for the Department of Alcoholic Beverage Control. And now is going to go into the pokey. So basically he would have blank cards that you just fill in the information, such as they already have, like, you had your both shots, these were them, this is where you got it from. And he's facing a lot of really bad charges, because not only is it's falsifying government document, because it has a little nice seal on it. It's falsifying medical documents, and it's selling because you're not supposed to be selling vaccinations.
Right.
So
they're supposed to be free for everybody.
They are supplemented by our government to make sure that everybody, regardless of your insurance, that you get the vaccine. And basically, because we are starting to see restrictions on tourism and travel based on whether or not you have a vaccine, the card becomes sort of like a passport kind of thing. So you need your card. Um, and in this case, this guy was selling these for $20, and um, as well as this article also explains about some of the other scams that have been happening all around this, including signing you up for vaccination appointments by actually using like spending money to get the vaccination appointments, which again illegal. Um, Paycheck. So when you get like your paycheck protection for businesses, so that they make sure that they get enough money so that they can pay their employees to sit on their ass, because that's the way you're going to help people.
Oh,
Lots.
is that kind of like our furlough scheme?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Where you can apply for grants that will allow you to spend the money. So there's certain grants that can only be used for certain things when it comes to your business. And so the Paycheck Protection Plan makes sure that you can pay your employees without having to go full unemployment.
Mm.
And so there were a lot of scams involved in that. And so there was in this case fake protective gear. We had supplies being overpriced, such as toilet paper and hand sanitizer. Those
What is
things.
it? What is it with this fucking pandemic and toilet paper? It's like, oh shit,
Oh my god.
everyone's getting sick. Let's buy all of the toilet roll and then stick it on eBay for silly money.
My favorite thing was that article about the guy who just bought up a whole bunch of toilet paper, and then right when he was ready to like sell it to the world, the toilet paper supply came back. Like the supply chain came back. It's like he's
Oh,
like he
Jesus.
can't sell it, and you can't take it back to
Oh no, stores are
the
stores are
the
not doing
store.
refunds, baby. Not
They
doing
can't,
refunds on any of that shit.
especially the beginning of the pandemic, when they were definitely not taking anything back. So now he's stuck with all these toilet paper rolls. He's like, I don't know what to do with it. But
He's shit for life.
yeah, that's
He-
that's
Maybe we should get him. Maybe we should find his Twitter at and just like, hey Jartan, you might be needing to talk to this fellow.
yeah, exactly. You guys can hook up.
Get that bin credit card flex on.
Yeah.
Have him ship a have him ship a pallet over. Sounds like he might need a whole pallet of it.
Yeah, see, the thing for me is we had a little bit of fraudulent stuff going on over here, but not to that level. We had people just selling them like fake lanyards that say you're exempt from wearing a mask.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would you even bother? Do you know what I mean? Just fucking chuck it on.
We
Crack
had,
on.
I mean, that was one of the many scams that we had going on here. If you recall, I believe we talked about this, where you got a exempt front a medical
Yeah.
exemption card. And so now, adding more and more onto this, we now have the fake vaccination cards, which, I mean, it's funny because like this is what needed to happen long time ago, when we started off with all this fraudulent shit going on and the misinformation that goes on. But at the same time, this is incredibly dangerous, because you
Yes.
are literally putting people's lives in danger,
Mm.
and you don't give a shit because you won't get a vaccine.
And this is why, again, the American healthcare. Please don't think I'm attacking you. I'm talking about your healthcare system. I know how precious you get when I talk about your sports and your traditions and your customs. I'm talking about your healthcare system.
I'm listening.
Right? We
That's
where
the
we
law.
have
That's what stabs our tin.
we have a centralized and nationalized healthcare system. All of our vaccines are administered by our healthcare system. When you have your vaccine is registered with your medical records. So there is
Right.
no way, if there is any kind of national vaccine passport scheme. There is no way you can fake it. If
Right.
they check it and you fucked it up, not happening. Sorry, mate, you ain't had it. Well,
That's the thing.
every single vaccine is registered. Everyone.
That's
I'll
the
get
thing.
a text. Sorry, go on.
That's the thing, though. I don't know that there is a database that aligns people's name and like driver's license number to their vaccine numbers. I don't
No.
think that's a
No.
thing. So that's why people can walk around with a fake card, and then it's
Yeah.
like to get on your flight, you need to just show that it's you, like your name is on there, and then your ID
Yeah.
matches that thing, and that's
Yeah.
kind of the best we can do right now. So if someone's out there selling the fake ones, it's like
Yeah.
you're just pushing around people unvaccinated internationally.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is the thing. It's because your healthcare system is so compartmentalized. It can never really. It would take years to overhaul it, to bring all that
Mm-hmm.
data together, and then to be able to collate that data and be able to churn it out in a way where it was, I don't know, addressed to your or attached to your social security number.
Yeah.
So, like, well, we have an NHS number. So my NHS number is unique to me, and it's got all my medical records, and anyone who's authorised to view it can view that.
Yeah.
You can sign waivers like to insurance companies if you want to disclose that for like health insurance, but most of them don't bother over here. They just take your money and fuck you over. But that's true. You know, oh yeah, you don't need a medical for this health insurance. We'll just take £20 off you a month. Oh,
Yeah.
and then when you die, we'll find an excuse not to pay out. You
So
know?
here's something from Simply Secular Dave. Hi, Dave. That is a thing. That is a thing in Canada. My health number is on the back of my driver's license and is linked to vaccine info.
Yeah.
See,
We
Canada's looking
hear-
better and better these days, man.
I know. They have curling there.
Priorities.
Yeah, and how long do one of them games last?
Yeah, how long does a curling match last? Oh no, Brenna. Is it
Like-
a long time?
Like 2.5 hours, depending on the type of game.
You only have like 3
But it's-
stones.
But it's cold.
So, Mikey, do you want to redress the balance now, bitch?
I don't.
Talk about my sports ball now.
I mean,
Nobody
my
asked
You need to have
me.
a 15-minute break. Look, the game is
Nobody
kicking off
asked
again.
me. Like, you guys were talking about your sports. Nobody.
yeah, Brenna was just
Wow.
very conveniently silent during all of that. She was like,
Yeah, Brenna's like this.
Curling is. At least it's exciting, at least to me. But anyway.
Curling reminds me of like Crown Green bowls. It's just relaxing. It's like hypnotic to watch.
Yeah, you've never played. It's about as anti-relaxing as you possibly can get.
this again from Dave. Curling is not a sport; it's a drinking game. Can you confirm that, Brenna?
No, that's not true. I will.
Brenna.
I will fight. I will fight you on
Brenna.
that.
Brenna, is it true?
What? There is drinking involved.
Brenna,
Actually,
is it true?
I will tell you this, and I will.
Is that why it takes so long?
This is
They can't remember whose turn it was.
This is statistically proven. We spend more time at the bar than we do on the ice.
That's why the stones are so big, because I can grab them when they're like wankered.
And to be fair,
that's not recommended.
Glasgow Kiss says chopping trees down is a sport in Canada. Yeah, you know, Canada, I don't know that you should be hurling stones here. Oh, see what I did? See what I did here?
Hurling stuff.
Dave has never curled sober. Dave, you got to get in the after party. We can talk. We can talk curling and all that rubbish. Curling.
Anyway, what
fuck
we were
this guy.
saying, we were saying about like our medical records. You can barely get your medical records transferred from one hospital to another, let alone the government being able to check whether or not you got vaccinated. And yeah, our vaccine gets our card gets sent to our doctor, but there's no way for you being on a plane, getting on a plane and checking whether or not you got a vaccine through your health insurance. So it's shit. And
I learned that, funnily enough, from Jim Cornette, the former wrestling manager, because his wife was having a back procedure. He lives in Louisville, Kentucky. His wife was having a back procedure, and the doctor that he was seeing, his primary care doctor, left the facility that they were at and went to a different place. So he went to then go to this different place, but they didn't have the medical records there. And the new medical facility said you have to go to the old place and request them.
Yep.
I'm like, what?
Oh yeah.
You fucking what?
That's not even like not like just our medical records, but even your university records.
Yep.
You cannot get you have to request your transcripts in order to give them to another institution.
Yeah, and that's $90 bucks.
Yes. Yeah, they
90
can't
bucks
go
to
to
print
your
that out.
institution and go, "Oh yeah, this is what you have. Great." No, and it takes time and it takes money and it takes requesting it, and it's a ridiculous, like it's a money making scheme.
Yeah, I was going to say from all I know of America, and obviously I speak to you two every week, and I have other people that I speak to.
I'm offended.
Do what?
Yeah, look, shout out to
I'm
the guys. No, shout
offended.
out to the guys at the Going In
We
Hot
are your
podcast.
only American friends. You have none other.
And them two are even more liberal and left than you. It's mental.
It's hard to believe, but sure.
And yeah, I've learned so much about the American systems, and it just seems to be, it's again, to use the word compartmentalized, that at every stage someone's trying to take a bit of money off you. There's someone just trying to no, that's my bit, like the DMV, the medical system.
Do not get me started with the DMV. I have to go to sleep early tonight because I have to be the first one in the door.
Whoa.
Oh my god! So I can go give them
I want-
$300 for a piece of fucking paper.
I want a Twitter saga on this one.
I might. I don't know if I can live
I
stream
want
in there, but
pictures. I want a vlog.
I know. I want interviews.
I even went out. I have all of my documents in an accordion file folder that I can take with me. I have like 3 copies of each kind of documentation in case they try to say, "Oh, not that one, this one." I got 2 checks already written out. Like I got them right where I want them. But unfortunately, I have to show up at like 7:30 in the morning, or else I'll have to just wait in line for the rest of my life.
What time does it open?
I think it opens at 8.
I'll be there at 7, man.
7.
Yeah, I ain't no fucker get in front of me.
6:30.
I have to change the address on my license so that I can apply for my passport so I can go on my fucking cruise and get married.
Oh, and then you have to change things after your marital status. So
Yes.
Yeah, oh.
So, but at least I'll get to go on the cruise first, and then because my girl's like, "Well, I want to change my name on my passport." I was like, "No, you do not. We do not have time.
No.
We'll never get to leave. We'll be stuck here forever with COVID
We got
time."
6 months to do that.
Exactly.
Oh.
So in the course of a year doing this with you guys, I figured out America. Let's move
It's
on.
all about money.
Now you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, just everyone's skimming. Every social interaction you have, every commercial interaction you have, everyone's skimming. No one's there to try and help you out.
So if you want so give us your money. Go to patreon.com/TheBinPodcast.
Oh,
Makes a good point.
and tipping as well. Fuck tipping. If you've given me a good service, you'll get a tip. If you've given me a standard service, you ain't get fuck all. If you give me a shit service, you're getting a complaint.
Well, that's not their fault that they don't get paid unless they do the job. Like they only get $3 an hour.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. They're asking their customers to subsidize their staff.
Yes.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Screw 'em.
Yes.
Yes.
I agree. I agree.
Yes. Yes.
Just pay people a decent
we
wage so they
agree
can
on-
live. So they ain't got to come over there and start licking your ring to try and get you to give them $20 so they can have food that night.
Yeah.
Wayne figured it out.
There you go, Wayne.
Yes.
This place sucks.
Yes.
Right, Mikey.
Food
Mikey,
service is awful.
get me on Dig on America next week. Me and Dutch are going at it.
So shall it be written? So shall it be done? All right.
To be fair, I woke up to it at like 4 a.m. I was like, oh, hello, what's going on there?
Uh-oh.
Oh, just doing what we do. I mean,
Mm.
I don't typically mind tipping, because if I'm going out to a restaurant or something like that, or I'm going out to have a drink, if I'm feeling a bit privileged and I want to be waited on hand and foot, yeah, it costs a bit extra.
Yeah, Mikey's sitting there like Kingpin, like that, big recliner.
Mm-hmm.
Come give it me.
Someone just feeding me grapes while someone else is fanning me with a palm frond. No, but I mean,
That's the life right there.
But if I'm sitting there, and me and my girl are having a great conversation, we're watching the curling match on the TV. We have a couple drinks. The guy comes
So you're there
over
for a couple of days.
He's not bothering us,
Not cricket, Wayne.
but he keeps the drinks. He keeps the drinks going. Whatever. Oh, what's that? My tab's $50. You know what? Here's 75. Thanks so much, man. I had a good night tonight. Thank you for accommodating me with the atmosphere and all. I pay for that thing. I pay for that.
Yeah.
And if I don't want to pay $75 for drinks, I take my country ass back home and sit on my own damn couch and fucking get a beer out of the fridge and park it. Like, you're not obligated to go out. You can stay home.
You're obligated to tip, and that's what I don't get. Like now, like
yes,
we have,
because that's part of the out experience. They are providing a good out experience.
We have a thing. We have a thing now where, I mean, you've probably got over there, where they put the service charge thing on when you're paying by card. Would you like to pay a service charge? It's this much. Just press yes. Oh, fuck no! You brought me my food and gave me a drink, and that's it.
Oh,
Like,
Wayne.
What more do you want? No, but they get paid all right over here. But the other thing is,
They don't over here.
a lot of these, especially the independent restaurants, what they do is they say, oh yeah, we'll put all of the tips in one bucket and we'll divvy them up at the end of the night. So the person who's earned the most tips has to share their money with the person who's done fuck all. Right, that ain't right. Just like restaurant staff, just pay them a decent wage where they can go home.
So Wayne's plan for the bucket tip analogy is just, I won't tip anybody because I'd rather the person that did a great job not get shit than give this person who didn't do anything a dime.
No. What I'm saying is they use it to subsidise the fact that they're not paying them a correct wage.
Yes.
And it's the same thing as, like, we have a thing over here called working tax credits, where if you work for your equivalent of Walmart, which would be Asda because it's owned by Walmart, if you don't earn enough to have a living wage where you can support yourself and your family, you get a tax credit. So basically, the UK taxpayer is subsidising the workforce of a multinational corporation, and it's disgusting.
Oh, you figured it out too. We have corporate welfare.
Yes.
There it is. Wayne, we're gonna we're gonna dip you in red, white, and blue before this is all said and done. He's figuring us out.
He's so beautiful.
Red, white, and blue, like our Union flag.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Stars and stripes.
Yeah, well, stars and stripes. Yeah.
I don't want any of that crap on me.
We'll just dip you in a bit of egg and roll you in some stars and stripes before we drop you in the hot oil.
A bit of corn flour. And then you've got to be like Gordon Ramsay. Yep, salt and pepper. Yes, in, done.
Yeah. Pan, hot, brisket, in, good. I love Gordon. He's my favorite non-British person.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very much.
He's Scottish.
Yeah, he's a Scot. A Scot.
Which means he's still British, Mikey.
English?
Yeah, non-English.
Non-English
British person. But then that just means he's Scottish, which
is he still he's still living here in California with his family, right?
He's got a house in he's in
I
London.
think he's got a house in both. I mean,
he's
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'm Gordon Ramsay. You fucking cunt.
And on that bombshell, we're late for our own after party. So who wants to take us home?
Oh, I ain't done anything. So, yeah, I'll do it. Fuck it.
Do it.
Gimme. Come on.
I got
Big
you.
Wayne.
Big Wayne. Big
Yeah.
Wayne.
Wayne.
I goes where I go. I goes where I go.
Oh, there we
Yes.
go. See?
This has been the Bin Podcast. we're a man down.
Sorry.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, sorry.
Just
Oh,
just a little protection down there.
oh my god.
Ah.
I love this place.
For the people in the audio realm, they've put up some slanderous text underneath.
No, it's a
Look,
disclaimer.
Kyron.
It's to cover
No,
our
just don't-
ass.
On our little Chiron, they've put up some slanderous stuff. So anyway.
No, he's lying. He's
He is lying.
Fake news. Fake news.
Can you Americans please shut up? We invented you. Calm down.
Oh, here we go.
No.
All right. Anyway, this has been the Bin Podcast. It's been a good chat, a nice transatlantic chat with our American friends. And yeah, it's been informative. It's been a laugh.
Oh,
It's been informative.
I
It's
was
been a
so
laugh.
pretty.
As per. But now we are coming to an end and we are going to move on to the after show. So if you'd like to join us to the after show, you can find us at twitch.tv/TheBinPodcast.
That's true.
Same place you'll find us on the YouTubes and the Facebooks. So if you want to come and join in, we'll send you a link. You can come and join in and have a little chat with us. So for myself, Wayne, Lord Banker of Essex, for Brenna Duncan, curling queen, basically likes to piss up and roll around on the ice.
you don't know me.
Oh,
I'll
I
find
do.
you.
And for Mikey Famine, this has been the Bin Podcast.
Yeah, fuck Shartan.
He's probably like crawling over to Emma's house, just
In the
like
snow.
bleeding.
What's happening right now is his twin brother that's been growing inside him for all these years.
Oh,
Finally done.
Blartan.